Hey everybody, it's me, Remy, the comic book poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. It's Thursday, so you know what that means. It's time for our next episode of NFThursday. So to check out a project that is affordable, with dope art, and is focused on environmental sustainability and species preservation, you'll have to check it out after this. Alright, two quick things. Number one, don't forget to check us out live tonight at 9:30 Central for Shop Talk, where me, J1, and Jelly, we're going to follow up on our anime discussion from 2 weeks ago, because Jelly and I have been doing our homework, so we'll talk about some series, and I've read some books that came out today. I'd say this week, but came out today, because I'm recording this on Wednesday night. Number two, don't forget to comment on this video. Anybody who comments on this video on the next episode of Shop Talk is going to be eligible to win not just a pair of epic elephant NFTs, but also a baby. And to find out what that means, we're going to check out the other screen. So I got connected with the Epic Elephant Squad in two different ways. First, the project founder and the artist Barteau. We are in a lot of similar circles, and we primarily met through the Munchie Mafia. But the second way that I got connected to it was I did not mint an epic elephant. I initially did not buy any off of the floor on OpenSea. I had my first epic elephants gifted not to me, but to my children by Phantom, and we'll talk about those in a second. But the Epic Elephant Squad, their first generation of the NFT, is a 4,000 piece collection that was a free mint about I think a year ago, and now if you wanted to buy one, you can find them on OpenSea for about $10 a piece, which is like 0.00 like 3 to 5 Ethereum for the ones that are left on the floor. I really like this project in terms of its impact because it's focused on species and habitat preservation of elephants throughout the world. So if you look as I scroll down, right, you can see that there are 4 different projects that are receiving funds from secondary sales. Since this was a free mint, it's 20% of whatever is generated from each NFT sale on OpenSea that went to Wildlife SOS, Trunks Up, the Global Sanctuary for Elephants, and Over and Above Africa. And, you know, we'll talk in a moment or two about why, you know, elephants have an impact to not just myself or my children, but also to the artists. But I really appreciate this project because, again, it's focused on something that I care about in terms of environmental sustainability. And you can see up to this point that they have donated, as my computer jumps around, almost 0.1 ETH from the initial collection, which is about $300, which from a series of only secondary sales is something that is quite impressive. I could talk about my feelings on the collection and the impact that this could have on not just the environment, but on species preservation at length. But the other thing that I really enjoy about this project is the community. That the first Twitter space that I participated in that was an Epic Elephant Squad led Twitter space was meditation. And it was, 6 o'clock in the evening my time. My anxiety medicine is worn off. I was solo parenting while my wife was busy with work, and it helped that even though there was a lot of noise going on around me, that those moments of taking breaths, appreciating the day, and connecting to folks like myself around me all over the world in this Twitter space was something that helped bring me, a little bit of peace and calm amidst the chaos of, having small children. But you don't want to hear just me talk about this. I had the opportunity to shoot a quick interview with the project's founder and the lead artist, the sexiest Frenchman of the NFT community, Barteau. So we'll transition to that real fast. All right, you've heard me talk about 3 projects in depth already, and I figure it's time to bring somebody new into this space. So entering the Poserverse for the first time, bright and early at 5 o'clock his time across the pond, we're going to talk to the founder himself of the Epic Elephants, the one and the only Barteau.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you, bro. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
I'm glad that you're here joining us. That, like we've talked about before we started recording this piece, you don't know what I'm saying on either end, so we can add some mystery to it. But the Epic Elephants were a project that I got introduced to through the Munchie Mafia, and you can see chilling over Barteau's shoulder his awesome print of his OG Podfather in the background. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed about a lot of these, communities that I've lucked into participating in is just the overlap between everybody. And give us your 90-second elevator pitch of what the Epic Elephants Club is all about, straight from, I'd say, the snout, the trunk. I'd say the American colloquialism of straight from the horse's mouth, but that would not be apt for talking about elephants. So let's make you big.
Thank you.
And hear your piece.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so nice to meet you guys. I'm Barteau. I'm the founder of Epic Elephants. Epic Elephants is a collection NFT on the Ethereum blockchain and focused on helping endangered elephants. So basically, the main focus of the project is to raise funds to support Animal Foundation. We work with different foundations, and the member can vote even every month where the funds go. So this is the main focus of the project, and is also a community project. So at the beginning of the project, it was a free mint. So basically, everybody had the possibility to mint this NFT for free, just paying us. And we did this to create this community and to give the opportunity, we say, to everyone, even if for who can afford, an expensive NFT, to join in a good community. So I'm an artist in real life. As you see, I take off my painting to put some Munchie Mafia, but I still have some here. And I do my painting, so I am an artist in real life. I do this technique pretty original. So it's a technique with that mix action painting and flare bartending. So I started to do this 5 years ago. And so basically I do like a performance. I make this painting with this performance, and it's pretty unique. So I started in art before NFT, and I became in NFT around 1 year ago. And I really love the space. I really love the people. I'm in France, and I'm speaking with you. So that's amazing.
The next question that I want to ask is why the elephant? I know that I've got 3 kids who are 6 and under, and they love seeing the elephants when we go to the local zoo, or love watching elephants in when we watch like nature documentaries and that kind of stuff. And last time I checked, I don't think there are a lot of native elephants to France. So what drew you to both the elephant as the spirit of the project, and then, the connection to elephant, species conservation, habitat conservation charities?
Yeah, so basically I'm an animal lover since I was young. So I'm a kid. I'm still a kid in this part. I really love the elephants. Is my favorite animal, and I've been always inspired to draw elephants. So I draw in a different way. So the collection basically is like illustrated fun way to represent an elephant. But I also made it even in abstract way. So I feel really inspired by this animal, and transmit me this feeling of power, but also of calmness. And I love the idea of the earth. And I also I make a donation, so I'm a supporter of this foundation from years, and I really want to support the elephant cause, because it's a really dramatic situation about the elephant. If you know, there is like the 90% of the elephant population in the earth is less in the last 100 years. So we got now 500,000 species in the world. So then there will be no more elephants. So what I wanted to do is to do to help this cause with my art. So I'm an artist. I with my possibility. So I give my art to help the cause. And I think even if you are not rich like me, you can always support this type of things, even just supporting, for example, on Twitter, on Discord, on Instagram, or just giving a little amount, because this foundation are just amazing, and they are really making the job. So I think it's important.
We are finally getting children in the Epic Elephants universe on Friday. So on Friday the 12th, babies are coming. So you want to take a quick minute or two to talk about the increasing numbers of elephants, and how both people who are holders of Epic Elephants can get some babies, and then what the public can do to get in on the fad?
If you see my smile, you cannot. I'm very excited. That's also one of the reasons that I cannot sleep, because so much excitement. Yeah, but basically we are doing the second collection, our second official collection, and it will be the baby elephants. So the babies are coming, as you said, and the holders that hold the two epic elephants, they will be able to claim a baby. So basically, each two epic elephants that you have, you will be able to have a baby elephant for free, and it will start on Friday 12, as you said, at 2 p.m. We will have the public mint. So there will be 222 pieces on sale. So for everyone, not only for the holders, at 0.022 is like $30, $35, $37. You have to check that. All right. And so these 222 pieces, it will be on sale, and we will donate the 20% of the funds to the foundation. So we are working with the 4 foundation for this launch, and they are Wildlife SOS, Over Above Africa, Global Sanctuary for Elephants, and Trunks Up. And so it will be around 1 Ethereum, and we will split this Ethereum to the 4 foundation.
And I'll chime in really fast for those of you who aren't actively watching the price of Ethereum, like a lot of us are. Currently, 1 ETH is around $1,600 to $1,700 American dollars.
Yeah. So So we hope, and we are very excited to raise this fund for this foundation, and we will split to these 4. And so I like also, the idea to help, a little bit everyone. And there are so many foundations around the world that are doing really good things for animals. And I really invite all the people that are watching the video, also all the members, to see really what they are doing. So the mission they are doing every day, and We will also a space during the lunch, and also the foundation will come during the space. So I invite everybody to come so you can ask questions about what they are doing for elephant, how they geolocalize them, how they can they help the village around the herd, how they protect and teach for the poachers. And so it's very important, to know where the money goes, and everything is on the blockchain. So the donation will be on the blockchain, so it's also trackable, and I think this is very important. And so the all the babies are 2,222. So 222 will be on sale. 2,000 will be for the older. So basically, is a complementary collection for our holders, because if you hold on epic elephants, you will have this utility. So you will have art. Yeah.
The last thing that I'll ask you before you let you go, and I know that this may be an absurd question to ask 36 hours before mint of the second part of the collection, but everybody is always clamoring for that little tip. So for the people who decide to watch this video and hopefully join the community, to join the Epic Elephant Herd, can you give us just a little spoiler of what might be next in the Epic Elephant's future?
Yeah, basically, I cannot spoil everything, obviously, but the babies are coming. So basically, the order will have his own family. But in fact, we have also a story. So we are posting in our Discord and on Twitter a story. So what I can say is to follow the story, because you have all the details and the information that needs to know. All right.
I like that. So there's the little bit of spoiler in the things out there. You just got to pay attention. I like that a lot.
You have to ask to Yannis, the Greek god, our community manager. So shout out to you, Yannis.
Yeah, we'll see if Giannis blows this up in the comments. That I know the two of you finally got to meet each other a couple of months ago, and I really want to know what that looked like in person, because you seem very calm and reserved right now, but I have heard you and I have heard Giannis's big Greek energy, and when the two of you get rolling, it's a very good time. So I can't wait to hear how the two of you get everybody who is already a holder of an Epic Elephant, or people who are clamoring for one of those 222 in the public mint on Friday, to get those people excited. But
yeah, me too. I want the vibes. I want everybody, all the family in the space, because it's a party, and so we have to celebrate.
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm ready for that. Well, do you have anything else you want the fine people who watch this video to know?
Yes, sure. Thank you so much. So to all of you listener, thank you so much, Poser. So you can find all the information on epicelephants.nft.com, or on our Twitter, Epic Elephants. We have TikTok. You will find also the link for Discord. You will find all the information about the foundation, about the launch, about the official link, everything. So thank you so much. Have a great night, day, morning, evening, afternoon. Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Obrigado. Shukran. Grazie mille. I think every word.
I think you covered just about every language in the global community who's part of the Epic Elephant. So I think that's a good note to go out on. I really enjoyed getting to interview Barteau, that for as nice and preserved and in business mode, and pre-mint exhaustion that he's in right now. it was nice to finally get to see somebody virtually face to face that I've talked to or been in spaces with, chatted with on Discord 1,000 times, right? And there's somebody in France 10, 12 hours ahead of us. No, they're in France, like 8, 10 hours ahead of where we are in terms of time, or I am in terms of time. And to be able to chat about the project is something that was kind of cool. So the last thing that I want to show off after, you heard Barteau talk about the Baby Mint, which is happening on this Friday or tomorrow, if you're watching this on the day it releases, I wanted to show off what, the floor looks like and what my collection looks like, right? That I'm not out here talking about projects that I think are interesting, but I have $0 invested in. Like I've mentioned in every NFThursday video, right? In the same way that I've bought comics and mystery boxes and Funko Pops and other stuff from people around the United States, these are projects that I'm willing to talk about because I've spent money on them and I feel like, they are somewhat meaningful. In terms of looking at my collection of epic elephants, I've got, I think, 17, and that's because I won an extra one from a floor sweeping competition recently, so that means I gotta buy another one to get in terms of making sure I have an even number for my babies, or my couples that generate babies. But like I said in the first part of the video, these first 4 elephants you see on the screen are ones that were all gifted to me from Phantom, and I think at the end of the day, my kids decided that the pink elephant with the communist hat on is mine. Ainsley is rocking the pink elephant with the backwards cap, and I haven't told her that that's a knife in the teeth. Charlie wanted the bunny ears elephant, and Toby's got the tiger with the Epic Elephant Squad hat on. But I really like the art in looking at these, right? Because it's simple, it's clean, but then you can also look at some of them, right? And now I have something with laser eyes that's all the rage right now. I love my elephant that's covered in tattoos, or this fine gentleman with the monocle. And then in picking a couple up off the floor recently, I was able to get one rocking an Epic Elephant Squad t-shirt. I like the frog on the head. That was funny to me. And then I've got a doctor, another bit of the zombies, and then this one with the coconut on the head is something I picked up as a gift from Barteau for picking some things up off the floor. The last thing that I'll note is, I'm recording this on Wednesday night. The mint is for the babies is on Friday afternoon stateside time. And look, you can pick these up for 0.006 Ethereum. So, like I said, if I were to pick this one up now, 0.006 is at $11, right? So if I pick 2 up for $22, I am guaranteed to get at least one baby as a free mint, or I can risk getting one of the 222 public pieces, because when you look at the floor, there are not a lot of elephants up for sale on the floor, right? That I think the last number I remember Barteau posting either on Twitter or on the Discord is that they are like 98% delisted, which means, we're seeing 5, maybe 6 left on the floor. So if you want to swoop in and get, your baby, then you should definitely mint one. But I love this collection because of the simplicity of the art. You get the playfulness of the elephant, but then, here's a zombie elephant. I love the elephants skinned as different animals, and then just kind of seeing them in different walks of life or with different characteristics. So for a project that focuses on not just environmental impacts, species preservation, but also right? Making sure that we can be part of a similar effort for, you know, $11 is something that is, I think, ridiculously amazing. That, you know, you hear people talk about the communities that are generated around the NFTs that are, you know, worth or selling for, you know, multiple Ethereum themselves. And in terms of looking at some of the communities I've talked about, right, you get the same kind of feeling, the same kind of community, the same kind of drive around the simple, humble, epic elephant NFT. So hopefully you enjoyed my 2 cents on the project and the collection. Hopefully you enjoyed getting able to hear from Barteau, right? Not just the lead artist, but the project founder. But hopefully you join us in that Twitter space on Friday afternoon. That I'll have the link to that space in addition to all of the other Epic Elephant information in the description down below. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And hopefully I'll see you tonight on Shop Talk. But as always, y'all, thanks for stopping by. And have a good one.